Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the maiden edition of The Oil Within. This is a television show with the goal of inspiring you to be the best that you can be as an entrepreneur. A wise man said that the best thing you can do for another man is not to share your riches with him, but to expose his riches to him. And that's the idea behind this show. We have facilitators and guests that we bring in to handle several topics. But our topic for today is entrepreneurship in Nigeria, prospects and challenges, and we have a fashion entrepreneur in the house who will introduce shortly to handle that topic. We hope that you join us every Thursday by 11 a.m. for this show. Your views are important because it's not just about us, it's about you. We want to give you the best and want to bring the best hands to handle those topics. We appreciate the fact that you tuned in today, and we hope that you continue to join us. My name is Briggs, and I'll be your host. Let me allow my co-host to introduce herself.
Hello viewers, my name is Ifeoma Dafe, and it's such an exciting moment that we are finally on this program, and we welcome everyone to the maiden edition of this program. We are going to be doing a lot to promote youth entrepreneurship, youth capacity, and so many other things. So right now we are going to take a short break, after which the man that is going to handle the rest of the program for us in terms of answering the questions that we'll be asking him around the topic today, Mr. Shola Balogun. We'll take a break now and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Hello viewers, do you know that there's greatness on your inside? Do you know that the greatest oil well is within you? What really matters is your ability to discover, develop, and deploy it profitably. Join us every Thursday from 11 to 11:30 a.m. on The Oil Within as we inspire, educate, and empower you to be the best that you can be as an entrepreneur. My name is Briggs, and I will be your host. All right, welcome back to the show. Our guest is already seated, and I'll just quickly talk about his profile briefly. He's a graduate of Federal University of Technology, Akure. He studied urban and regional planning, started business in 2005 in a humble way, selling clothes to friends, colleagues, and lecturers in the university. He's a bespoke tailor, a stylist, a wardrobe consultant. He provides unique services to celebrities, captains of industries, and average men and women like you and I. He's married with a beautiful daughter. Let me just allow him say a few things before we go ahead. Mr. Adeshola.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you so much for I really appreciate. I consider this an honor, especially this being the first episode.
Yes.
Great thing you're doing to groom young and aspiring people, personal development. I've been a great fan of your work for a long time, so I feel highly honored to be on this show.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so the topic for today is entrepreneurship in Nigeria, prospects and challenges. This is also key because right now people are talking about recession, especially here in Nigeria. Yeah. So we want to just share ideas and handle things to help people do better with their businesses and their entrepreneurial ventures. Okay. So I'll just go with the first question.
Yeah.
It's challenging being an entrepreneur.
True.
And I would just like to ask, what are the things that drive you? I've been to your store, I know how you operate. Anytime I come, I see you signing checks and counting money. I don't know, maybe it's when I come. But it looks as if you're even doing better than people working with oil companies and all. So, but what are the challenges you face? There are times when, as an entrepreneur, you probably want to give up. What drives you? And what are the challenges, and how are you able to keep on with this thing? Is it fulfillment? Is it money? Is it what's for you as a person?
Okay. I remember backstage I was talking to Ifeoma as well that I'd done a bit of work. I'd worked for a while.
Okay.
But I wasn't fulfilled. Yes, the pay was fine. It was good, but I just wasn't fulfilled. Okay. And you just tell yourself at some point that you don't want to get to a certain age and look back and yes, you've made so much, but you're not happy.
Okay.
You want, at some point, I'll wake up in the morning and I didn't feel like going to work. Oh. So it was at that point I knew that okay, I needed to sit down and actually chart a proper course for my life. So to answer your question, I would say it's just passion. I love what I do.
So passion, fulfillment.
Yes, I love what I do. There are a lot of times we don't sleep. We're trying to make customers orders, make sure that customers get their orders on time. So you just find out that if that passion wasn't driving me, I probably would have given up a lot.
Just before I ask the next question, have you ever missed your former regular career work life? You know.
Okay.
Have you ever sat down and said, maybe when I was, I don't know, did you work with the bank or something?
No,
when I was in social organization,
okay.
At least every 28th or 24th, I had my salary. Now I'm cracking my head.
No. Okay, now I'll tell you something. Yeah. Initially, maybe because I used to work with the property development company.
Okay.
So it wasn't. Yes, I thought I would miss it because in the over how many years I worked there, salary never I was never owed salary, so it was a pretty good place.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of no. Let me just say no. I don't. I miss that. No. Yeah.
Okay, the name of your firm is Outspoken
Clothes. Yes.
What's the concept? What's the idea behind the Outspoken thing?
Okay, now Outspoken is you know the regular Outspoken, but we just put a bit of a nick in our name. We took out the E and put an apostrophe. Now it was basically a joke. My roommate had this very quiet roommate in school, and you know he was quiet. I was always talking, and then he would describe me as my outspoken roommate or that outspoken guy in my room, and then from there that's basically the name that we're given. I was given in school, and then it was only natural, you know, that when I was looking for a name for my for the fashion outfit to call it Outspoken, because we put a twist on it this way, that your clothes will speak for you even without you speaking, because in truth people judge you by your outward appearance even before you open your mouth. So Outspoken just basically does that for you. We help you define your style even before you open your mouth to speak. So that's
right, great, wonderful. People will say, special experts will say, a name can make or break a business. So your name is working for you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, just another quick question. A lot of time, I'm sure you also hear people say it's easier to succeed abroad. It's easier to succeed in the US. It's easier to be an entrepreneur in the UK or in the US or some other countries where access to capital and all of that is there. What's your take on that? We're in Nigeria, and I know people are watching us from several other African countries. Okay, do you think it's because the same way Nigerians are traveling out of this country? Yeah. You see white men when they go to come in here, so it means there's something they are saying.
True.
Are we looking down on those opportunities? Because I think problems also come with opportunity. So what's your take on that? Is it easier to solve? Because since I'm living in this country, I'm living like the solution to the problem. What do you have to say?
In truth, I would first of all, let me say that entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Entrepreneurship involves a lot of grit.
Yes.
You have to grind against the grain.
Yeah.
And especially with the sort of economic conditions we have here in a country like ours, you need to constantly sometimes speak to yourself, even when situation is speaking against you. You have to always encourage yourself. So it might be easier in other countries, but we have our own peculiar situations which actually help us.
Okay.
I was still commenting on Twitter a few days ago that like everybody I know is leaving. Almost everybody I know is leaving. But sometimes there's that temptation to just pack everything up and leave. But then I think about the sweat, the
lives that are being impacted.
The amount of energy I put into this. You can't just want to pack everything and move away. Yes, fine. I understand the fact that a lot of people are coming. A lot of franchises from even South Africa are coming here to set up because they are seeing the potential. Now the question is, why can't we see the potential? I think because we are so used to our environment, we have looked down on those things that other people are seeing as gold. We have sort of trivialized it and said this probably can't work for me. So yes, as an entrepreneur, yes, it might be easier in other climes, but there are peculiar conditions that help us here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So locally, we'd like to know who you are, like your mentors.
Okay.
And internationally, too, who are you looking to be like? And then following that, what is your long-term vision in the next, say, 20, 15 years? Where do you see yourself, and what is your broad aspiration?
Okay, everywhere I go, I tell people that my elder brother is my inspiration. His name is Adedoyin Balogun. He runs a clothing label called Baldon in Abuja. It's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Back in secondary school, when I had no idea what I wanted to do, there's the one that would say, okay, what are you doing now? Okay, follow me to my store. Let's come and see what I'm doing. So I just basically took an interest in it, because I've always had a passion for the creatives. I've always had at some point I had a rap group. Because I was always doing at some point I used to draw portraits. So I always knew I wanted to do something in the creative line. So yeah, he's definitely my number one mentor. Then because we do suits, natives, yeah, basically.
It's strictly for men?
Yes, well, we cater primarily for men, but we also do shirts and tops for women. Our line for women isn't so extensive. It's not as broad as that for the guys. Yes, okay. So I look up to my Atafo too. We met a couple of times. He shared a bit of ideas on the international platform. There's this dude we saw called Oswald Boateng. He's Ghanaian, but he lives in the UK, lives and works in the UK, makes suits. So yeah, he's one person too that aspires to be like. Yeah.
It's obvious that you're a creative person. You mentioned something about painting. Or
yeah, I used to draw.
So could it be that it was exposure to fashion based on the fact that your brother was into it that made you? I know a bit of the painting aspect because I know as a designer.
Yes, you do.
You probably you could have also gone into music, or do you still have plans
I actually. Because
why I'm asking this question, there's probably somebody watching.
Okay.
You know, probably working with one organization or the other, feels stuck in there, but wants to be able to, you know, identify and start. Because for you to have launched out, I don't know, maybe, for example, somebody could be working somewhere and say, okay, let me put one machine in my house and start, you know. So just address it from that perspective. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, could you take that?
Like, what I mean is, you were exposed to fashion.
Yes.
Okay. And then that also helped you.
Yes, yes.
And then just talk about why you decided to do out of the whole creative focus.
Okay, now it's there are innate abilities in each and every person.
Yes.
In each and every person. So sometimes you just need one person to help you to bring that thing out. Even sometimes you might not know. Like I used to do music. I used to rap. I used to do all of that. But then at some point I think I just grew out of it.
Okay.
And then but with fashion, I'd always known from the get-go, even while I was doing the music, that because back in school I would help my colleagues to dress up for you know, the freshers night, departmental dinners and all that. I would do wardrobe consulting for them. I would go to their wardrobe and pick out pieces for them to wear free of charge, because hey, I loved it. I loved doing that. It wasn't until third year in school that somebody said I would pay you, and I said, oh, you can actually pay me for doing that. And then that was how. Okay,
there's a number scrolling now on the screen. Just feel free to call in. Okay, you want to ask questions, you want to make a comment. Shola is still here. Feel free to call in. Then you said something now about. I wanted to ask, how did you move from doing it free to getting paid? You see, that's another issue.
Yeah.
Like when I made up my mind that, you know, let me do what I'm most passionate about. That I've been building over the years, but let me do it full time. It was tough. Even your friends will want you to do it
free, of course.
Because of familiarity
True.
and all of that. And if you say pay, they will say you are wicked. Well, how do you pay your bills? So how did you move?
Okay.
Free to
first of all, we had these strikes. Shout out to ASU. It was about I think 3 to 6 months. So because after the first time that I was paid for doing the wardrobe consulting, that was just like a flash in the pan.
Somebody in school then?
Yes, it was someone in school.
Okay.
You know, because I think I was busy. I can't really remember, but that so it was. I sat down and I said,
okay, there's a call
okay.
from John from Sule. Yeah, let's just take that call. Oh, we lost.
Hello, John, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. John.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, this is a very good program.
Thank you.
Very well. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a very good program in the sense that for a very long time, most of our youth especially believe that for them to be able to make a living for themselves, they have to break the pipeline, and go into vices that at the end of the day will not help them out. But what you are doing is very good in the sense that it opens an opportunity and tells people that from the comfort of your home, as a matter of fact, you can make an income.
Yes.
And get people to even be dependent on you and then take off responsibility from government. I congratulate you. This is the best way to go. I believe in the oil within.
Thank you,
and
sir.
I believe that this is the only way that our economy can be revived.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Do
you so much.
do you have any question for our guest, the fashion entrepreneur?
Well, he has said it all,
Okay.
smart guy, and I appreciate his effort,
Okay.
and
Thank you
his
very much,
contribution. He's done well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so if we have any other calls, we'll just...
all right,
okay,
fine,
so
fine.
you can go ahead.
Sorry, what
We're talking about moving from
yes. So
free services to being paid.
So after that time I was paid, I thought that, okay, that's how it's going to be. Anybody that comes to meet me now, but then that didn't happen. But there was a particular strike where I was always going broke in school, and I said, okay, so what can I do? So I'd lined up a list of things, and then top of my list was, okay, so why don't you
Let's just take this call. Bemi
Okay.
Sola from Akoka. Yeah. You can go ahead. Bemi Sola, we're listening.
that's
Hello, baby. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, welcome.
My name is Demisola Balogun. And I just want to say to the young man speaking, I'm super proud of you, baby.
Thank
you. Are
you.
going places, and
I'm
I
blushing
know
on his
that.
behalf.
Are you in any way related to the young man?
my wife.
Yes. I know why Briggs is laughing because he knows who is talking. I'm super proud of you, and I know you are going places. We thank God for where you started from, and I know that God has amazing things in store for you. God bless you and be with you. I actually do have a question.
Okay.
Even though I have a question, and my question is this. Okay, we know that issues that we are facing concerning entrepreneurship in Nigeria.
Yeah.
What is your take on what the government should help do with this? What do you think they should help SMEs with things like this? Okay, so that's my question.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Bemi.
Thank you, Bemi. So, shall I can? What
Okay,
the government can do, but,
I know that the government has set up things in place. When in the Goodluck Johnson administration there was the U-Win, where grants were given, but the problem usually is there are so many people that are vying for
and they can't all be
so
catered
little
for.
exactly.
Yeah.
So as much as you want to look to the government, you also want to look within and tell yourself that yes, we would also ask, simple things like power.
Yeah.
The government should to help us get it fixed. Double taxation. Sometimes you find so many government agencies trying to tax young businesses that are just trying to find their feet. So sometimes you just feel, okay, you know what? Please take it easy on us. We're just trying to find our feet. We never hammer yet. Okay. Things like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I also hope that my wife, I'm not married, when I get my wife will do this.
Very soon.
But the thing is this, for your wife to have been so excited and all of that, it shows, she's happy with what you're doing. And I think every husband would love, because that's one question I want to ask. Somebody is probably working with one organization, doesn't know how to break the news to his wife that he wants to resign and all of that. But he knows there's something he's really passionate about. Maybe at the beginning, maybe tough. How can somebody get to that level where he too will be like you, and probably the wife will say,
okay, I wanted to resign. I wanted to resign for a long time.
Okay.
But there was always that fear of what's going to happen.
Then were you married?
Yes.
Oh, you were even married?
Yes.
You are the perfect man for that question.
Yes, I was married then. I was working when I got married, but then she had always known that this man, you really don't like what you're doing, right? And I said, yeah. But so we worked on a plan.
Okay.
As a man.
Okay, sorry, we have a call.
Okay.
Please, your name. Yeah. Okay, Juliet. Okay, Juliet from Ejibo. Okay, go ahead, Juliet.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, Juliet. Go ahead, please.
I am happy with the program that is shooting on What TV.
Thank you.
Yes. Good morning. How are you?
Fine.
Fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you.
Okay,
So,
I like your program.
Thank you very much. You have a comment or a question? I think you'll be following us. You want to? Okay.
And this kind of a program is very important to the youth of Nigeria.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to contribute.
Okay, thank you.
That your program is a good program.
Thank you.
It's something that will really encourage the youth of Nigeria. That yes, that when there is a program like this, they learn and they know that there is something within them.
Yes.
So I am also encouraging you that it's a good one, that God will also help you. Because it's a good program that will benefit the youth of Nigeria.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just go ahead.
Yes. So I had to tell her the reasons why, and that why we need to make this move now.
Yeah.
We had because we had.
Okay. I think there's another call.
Okay. Let's do this.
This is Essay from Benin. Okay, very interesting. Somebody from out of Lagos. Essay, you are listening. Go ahead. Yeah, welcome, Essay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Essay.
From Benin.
Welcome.
I'm a fan of the young man right there.
Okay, that's.
I love his work, but I just have one question for him.
Okay.
What advice do you have for your upcoming entrepreneurs who want to go into the fashion industry?
Okay.
Advice for
your
upcoming entrepreneurs who want to go into fashion.
Who want to go into fashion?
Yeah.
First of all, you have to love what you do. There's a big difference between I like wearing clothes and
Yes.
I like making clothes for people.
Making
people look good. This fashion business. It's 20% fashion, 80% business.
Yes.
So you basically have to. It's fine if you can make clothes, but you have to understand the business side. There are good days, there are bad days. So you have to know how to draw the line between both days. Learn the business side. The business side is what will take you farther. Yeah. So I think that's all that in a nutshell. That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay. So in business generally, what has been your highest point? And at the same time, what were your lowest points? Was there any time you felt unsure that you had taken the right steps, at that particular time?
Yeah, of course. There are days where you like, who sent me a message, as in I just stayed in. But you record. Watch the key to success is to record and appreciate daily victories. Oh. You can't just
appreciate
wait until
daily victories.
Yeah. You can't just wait until like one of my goals really is to make clothes for, say, someone like Femi Otedola or
I pray he's watching. So
yeah, I pray he's watching too. Yeah, I also would love to showcase at the Lagos Fashion and Design Week. We've done a few runway shows here and there, but Lagos Fashion and Design Fashion Week will be like a milestone, a major milestone for us. But we are getting there. Yeah. We are getting there. Daily steps. They've been like, I've had opportunity to meet people, meet a lot of people. Like there was a particular day I got introduced to the Banj. He wanted to make clothes for one of his videos. And it was, we had easy access. We have
a call from Lekki. I think Aima from Lekki.
Aima, you're welcome to the show. Go ahead, please. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Please go ahead. You're welcome to All Within.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please speak up, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, please go ahead with your contribution.
Okay, please. It's a question actually.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm actually a fashion designer.
Yeah.
I have this fear in me. I don't know how I'm going to overcome it. I just get scared.
What's the fear? What's the fear about?
I don't know. I just feel I cannot do it. I have a big dream. I want to be a big fashion designer. I want to make them ready to wear and all that. But I just get scared. I don't know how I'm going to overcome it. So my question is, how will I overcome it?
Well, everybody like this fear is normal. I felt that way. I felt that way when I wanted to start. I still feel that way about some other things. So fear is. But they say courage is like acting even despite the fear. It's not the absence of fear. So like one of my mentors asked me, he said, okay, exactly what's the worst that could happen really? What's the worst that could happen? Take a list and write it down. What's the worst that could happen? The worst, you can't die. That's probably the worst that could happen, and you won't die. It's just you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to do that which you fear the most. And I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of good on the other side of fear. You just need to make that step. Someone said you have to step out of the boat to walk on water. You can't just sit in the boat and say, oh, I'm scared. You know, especially if you know that this is what you were called to do. Just I might just go ahead and do it, and trust me, we would have good stories to tell. And once you've done that. So thank you for calling. I really
so in other words, Shola, you're saying to us that if you want to do anything, just go right ahead to do it.
Yes.
Don't be too conscious of failing, and don't be too particular about what might happen or what might not happen.
Yeah, I tell you, there are people that look at me and say, man, Shola, I admire you. Like they work, they have really good paying jobs. I said, I wish I could do what you're doing, but I can't. I can't just tell my vision and say I want to. It's you know, so that fear is real.
We need to come out of that.
Yes,
okay.
the fear is real.
We'll just go for a short, actually rounding up because of time.
Okay, so we'll just your final words and then advice for the youth in general.
Once again, I want to appreciate Howard and Foma for bringing me here. I know that these are trying and challenging times, especially with the recession. But you should also know that you need to do what you need to do and go with a lot of courage.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Okay, so because of time now, we're rounding up. If you want to sponsor this program, please reach us on the phone number 003-734-74.